Hola guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Roxanne. If it's your first time here, then welcome. We're a little bit too close, so let's back it up a little bit. And I want to do a video of my recent reads and current reads. Recently, I finished We Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson, and I enjoyed it, but to be completely honest, I've already kind of forgotten about it. It really didn't impact me in any way. I thought that the story was great, but it was kind of over too fast and it was nothing special. And honestly, like I said, I have already kind of forgotten about it. So it was okay and I enjoyed my time while I was reading it, but it was nothing memorable and it just kind of was what it was. I have recently finished Rest Ye Murdered Ye Gentlemen, which is the first in a year-round Christmas mystery series by Vicky Delaney, and I enjoyed my time with it. This was kind of very spirit of the season type of read, which was great because I'm very in the mood for that. And it's about this town called Rudolph that is sort of sets itself to be the Christmas town and a year-round tourist destination for people who love Christmas and sort of want that small town Christmas feel. And so things start to go awry at the Christmas events that are going on, and this journalist that is going to write an article on this town for a very famous tourism and sort of vacation magazine is found dead, and so everybody's worried about the reputation for the town and what that means for all the small businesses that function because of all of the tourism that comes into the town. And I thought it was great. I kind of had my own little ideas about who was behind it, and I was kind of sort of right, but I really enjoyed it. I liked our main character. I liked that there wasn't at the end there's always like this there's always the trope of our main protagonist finding themselves in the same place with the killer, and they're always alone, and you're always like, why are you going anywhere alone when you know someone's out there, blah blah blah. But it didn't happen. She was with other people, and they all took care of the person who was the murderer, and I thought it was great. I really liked it. It was fun, cute, entertaining. That's kind of what I'm in the mood for right now, or was when I was reading it, and I thought it was great. Another one that I currently read and really enjoyed is American Overdose: The Opioid Tragedy in 3 Acts. And it's exactly about what the title suggests. It takes on the opioid crisis and epidemic, really, that has taken over the United States, and it does so talking about the perpetrators, what has been or not been done by professionals in charge, by our government, the effects that it has had on people. It tells you numbers, it tells you specific people, specific companies, and specific ways in which things were done, and how things got as bad as they did, and how much we have failed as a country, how much the FDA failed, how much big pharma. You really see how fucking powerful big pharma is and how disastrous an effect they can have, and how susceptible our elected leaders are to them, and it just is going to piss you off. It pissed me off so much, but I thought it was great. I thought it was wonderfully written. I loved the pacing and the organization. I understood where everything was coming from, and I really loved it, and it's gonna piss you off like it pissed me off. Currently reading, I am currently just a few pages into, but not too much, into The Frenchman's Creek by Daphne du Maurier. I have no idea what this is about, and I'm literally like 2 pages in, so I can't tell you much about it. But definitely already got a sort of Daphne du Maurier line. And I think that says the tripper eats his split and drinks his tea, smiling upon the landscape, knowing nothing of the woman who stood there once, long ago, in another summer, who caught the gleam of the river amidst the trees, as he does, and who lifted her head to the sky and felt the sun. And you're like, oh, who's this woman? What are we talking about? So I am not very far into that one, so I don't really have any thoughts yet. And one that I am much further in is the 13th Tale by Diane Setterfield. I got her newest book, Once Upon a River, and I wanted to read the 13th Tale before I read that one because I owned the 13th Tale for a long time, and I'm loving it. She has beautiful writing. It's very atmospheric. It really pulls you in. It's very mysterious and dark, and you don't know where it's going, and you love it, and it's slow paced. And this is exactly my type of read, and I don't foresee me not absolutely loving it. There are some similarities in plot to, or it kind of it's reminiscent, or I guess I would say The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo is reminiscent of the 13th Tale, because they're both about these sort of mysterious women that have never really told anybody the full truth about their past, choosing one woman to tell their story, but one is obviously much darker, and it was written first, so they're different, but they kind of remind me a little bit, just plot wise, not so much anything else, but the sort of the very core things that are happening remind me of earlier in the year when I read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. But I am really enjoying it. I can't wait to finish it and see what we're gonna learn about this writer and what the story she's telling, and I can't wait. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm currently in the middle of. The audiobook hold for The Republic of Thieves by Scott Lynch came through, and I have been focusing on the 13th Tale and have kind of forgotten about this one, and I really hope to be able to get to it before it expires, because I think I have like 5 days left and that's it. This is the third in the Gentleman Bastards series that I love so much, so I'm really hoping that I can get to it. If not, maybe I can extend the hold. I'll have to look into that. But yep, that'll probably be what I go on to next. As always, thank you for watching and for listening. I love you guys very much.